He couldn't believe his luck.
Free waffles.
Wait up.
Back in just the nick of time, the rain set in. Didn't have any rain all day. About 9.5 hours. That was a long, long day. We stopped by Old Faithful, and it was an hour and 20 minutes before it was going to go off again. We had just missed one, mainly because of road construction. And I think everyone was just so tired, but it was awesome being out with the family, experiencing it with people that haven't seen this area before. It was awesome. So great day. See what happens tomorrow. Jenny Lake is a great place to stop, walk off that wonderful breakfast. A lot of the trailheads here start out here. The parking is pretty bad. It's always crowded here, but well worth the stop.
Things these photographs don't show. When she took my hand, dreaming as we ran, we used the stars in the sky as our map, singing, ooh, if you'll be mine, then ooh, we will climb. Up to the tree line when the cloud fell down and covered us in white, and the world below was like a rolling sea, so we watched from the tallest peak, and we were singing, ooh, if you'll be mine, then ooh, we will climb, 'cause we belong here with the great Tetons.
We didn't initially know we were hiking today. When we left the RV, we thought we were taking the gondola. And you know what we always say, you gotta be ready to pivot. So these two hikes, this is up to Hidden Falls from the Jenny Boat Lake ramp. It's not challenging. I have on sandals. Anything beyond that, you need to come prepared with your pack and some water. We have none of it. So this is as far as we get to go for today, but absolutely worth the effort.
If you'll be mine, then ooh, we will climb, 'cause ooh, you and I, we belong here with the great Tetons.
Typical for us, as you know, we didn't have water with us. We didn't really know for sure we were doing that hike. We weren't prepared. The boat line can get a little long getting back over here. They work very efficiently. Just be prepared. Have some drinks and stuff with you. The store here, when you get back, has plenty of snacks and drinks, so you're going to be okay, and so are we. We dropped my mom off at her hotel to freshen up. We are going to squeeze the life's blood out of this last evening here. Sadly, tomorrow morning marks the end basically of our travels for 2023. We're going to start heading home. But we have dinner reservations with the whole group tonight, and we have an hour and a half before that starts. So let's go squeeze in one more thing while we're here.
Take a moment and let it all sink in like a road trip. This life is a combination of destination and all that's in between. So let's drive and see what we see. Take a step up and look back at the view, all the way from the cactus to canoe. We're holding on to every ounce of sunlight that we can, of the days that we never want.
This is a first for us. You've seen us do a lot of gondolas. What do they call this? An air tram?
An Airstream.
An air tram. So it's just one big car. So there's
It was very high up.
and very
It was very
This
high.
can be very high. You're
It's
not
very
afraid
high.
of heights,
No,
right?
I'm not.
Okay, then you're
I
good.
just realized it was very high.
Yeah,
Dad likes to make them swing and jump.
Oh, that's my favorite.
yeah, exactly.
I did really well on the Disneyland Ferris wheel. So,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly the same.
It's important to note that difference because if you've done the mini gondolas around national parks and resorts, it's usually a continuous rotating line. And this one, you're going to have to wait. You have to wait for the air tram to come back after it makes its rotation, at least in the summer. I'm sure in the winter it might be different. So don't trust that information if you're here to ski.
This is the summer of memories. We won't forget these nights, jumping in the water, sitting round the fire, singing songs like howling wolves in the night. This is the summer of memories. We won't forget these. We won't forget these nights. We won't forget these nights.
Hot springs and trams, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, I've lost count all the detours that we take, 'cause there's more to see than following the maps on interstates. So I roll the window down and let the air pass through my hand. These are the days that I never want to end. This is the summer of memories. We won't forget these nights. Raindrops on our faces, late night stargazes, and questioning the meaning of this life. This is the summer of memories.
I don't know why we've never done this, and this is not to be missed. We have done a lot of gondolas and trams, unlike anything we have ever been on. The views up here are spectacular. Bring a coat, no matter how warm it is at the bottom. It's really cold. Don't miss this.
We won't forget these nights, jumping in the water, sitting round the fire, singing songs like howling wolves in the night. This is the summer of
What you got?
I have no idea. Waffle sample. There's a waffle. It's up here. They're about to do the waffles, but they're just sampling.
Greek waffles taste better than regular waffles.
They do. Lower this one has
The peanut butter is really good. I haven't tried these yet.
He couldn't believe his luck. Free waffles.
It never ceases to amaze me how many times we dumb luck ourselves into the most amazing experiences. So, fun tip. If you come up the gondola around 5 o'clock, the last tram down's 5:30. So you're not going to have as much time up here, but they're closing down the restaurant. So they just laid out all the waffles they had left for us. And we're like, please help yourself. Over there's coffee if you would like some. Have a complimentary beverage. Lovely people. If you want to come up here all day, give them some business when you get here. But if you come up at 5, you might get some free waffles.
We won't forget these nights. We won't forget these nights.
This happened twice this year, and it is not something we ever anticipated happening. This time was extra exciting because Kent and Chrissy not only recognized us and came over to speak to us, which we love, they live in the same town as we do. So now we have new friends in Utah. Hi, Greg and Dee. And we have new friends right in our hometowns in North Carolina. So Greg and Dee also did Alaska this year, and they say they're pretty tired. How you all feeling?
We're tired.
Exhausted.
We have all had the best time laughing and working out, venting our frustrations with RV manufacturers and how they break down. And they're all great at sales, and none of them are good at service, but they're still smiling.
Yeah.
They're good at service.
Hey, it's better than going to work.
That's right. It's still better than going to work. And we wanted to be sure to say hi, especially to Kent's mom
Yeah.
in Parkersburg, West
Hey,
Virginia.
Hey, mama.
We love you.
Sadly, we've all got places to be now. We got to get on the road, but we'll meet back up at home. We are so sad this morning. It always happens. It's kind of a bittersweet moment. I was lucky enough to grow up going to camps. And at the end of camp, you're so heartbroken it's over. And you're also kind of ready to get home and see everyone again. That's where we are. We are so ready to be back in our house, be back with our other dog and our friends and our family. And leaving here today, we know, is kind of where summer ends for us. It's just a matter of driving from here to there. We are very grateful that we get to live this life. This has been an extraordinary summer. And coming up next, we're going to tell you all of the recap about British Columbia, the do's, the don'ts, the wish we had, the wish we hadn't. So come along. We'll bring you along for that too. Just messed up completely.
What she meant to say was, and as always, you know we're going to bring you along.
Take you along. I'm terrified. When Jim doesn't want to tell me, it's not a good sign. So let me get out of my Airstream with no stairs at the moment.